It's my feel-good breakfast show.
One positive that has come out of the COVID-19 pandemic is how the lockdown has forced all of us to slow down, helping us gain perspective and steer our focus onto important factors like our health. Today we celebrate World Heart Day, and with COVID-19 cases still at a high, adopting a healthy lifestyle that will go a long way in looking after our hearts is more important than ever. We are joined this morning by cardiologist Dr. Shirley Middlemost, who will be chatting all things heart health and the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. A very good morning, doctor. I know it was a long drive. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for inviting me.
Cardiovascular diseases, the world's #1 most causes of death. Can you please talk us through the risk factors that come with it and what people can do to prevent it?
Certainly, I can give you some South African perspective. And we know that 1 in 7 of the cardiovascular deaths in South Africa are due to cardiovascular disease. In fact, every hour there are 5 heart attacks and 10 strokes, and of those, 10 do not survive. So we have a serious problem in South Africa. The risk factors are well known. In fact, there was a very important study done already in 2004, which analysed close to 30,000 people in 52 different countries and found that there are 9 modifiable risk factors that account for 90% of the heart attacks that happen, which means there's a lot we can do to reduce our risk. So the big ones obviously are high blood pressure, diabetes, smoking, truncal obesity, also physical inactivity, and psychosocial stress, which is a very important subject, especially in the time of COVID. Those are what we can modify in our lives. Things we can't change are family history or the fact that you're getting older. The good things that we can do: eat fruit and vegetables, exercise, and limited amounts of alcohol have been shown to be protective in terms of preventing a heart attack. So those are all factors that patients can work on. So the duty of our doctors is to get those blood pressures controlled, assess patients for their risk and to treat those risk factors.
I know you touched on it a little bit, but can you please expand more extensively as to what we can do to kind of have it controlled or maintain it at a normal rate?
Okay, the sad news is that in sub-Saharan Africa, 70% of patients do not know that they've got diabetes. And more than 70% of diabetics die under the age of 60 in sub-Saharan Africa. Also, half the patients do not even know they have high blood pressure. Of those that know, only half of them are on treatment. Of those that are on treatment, about 10% are controlled. So there's a lot of work to do, and we need to enforce primary health care, ask patients to have, or the public, go for a blood pressure check. For example, we have these vitality checks where you have your cholesterol checked, sugar, blood pressure. They're all very important things to do on an annual basis because you won't feel them.
Also, leading a very healthy lifestyle in general is very good for not only our physical health, but also our mental health as well. How would you encourage people to kind of take on this healthy lifestyle?
Firstly, stress, psychosocial stress, which refers to a broad spectrum of things, including anxiety, depression, and now financial stress, job stress, which we all know have had serious impacts during COVID. Those factors play very much into your physical well-being. So doing more leisure activities if you can. You need to exercise, walking briskly for 30 to 60 minutes a day if you can, most days of the week. That helps patients also to de-stress, to sleep better, keep their weight down, which is important. And your weight control is another problem in South Africa. Already in 2009, 40% of men are overweight and 70% of women are overweight. So that's a big problem. So For example, park further away from the shops, walk to the store, use your bicycle. Also regarding foods, try and stay away from fast foods. You know, the whole thing is go natural. So have your fruits and vegetables, your whole grains, fish, poultry, and have limited amounts of saturated fats. Because cholesterol in South Africa is another problem, because we have a genetic problem, and 1 in 80 people carry the gene for high cholesterol. Whereas the rest of the world, it's 1 to 2 or 300 people that have the gene. Because cholesterol lowering has been shown to be the most important thing to do to prevent stroke and heart attack.
I mean, what I've learned in our conversation this morning is that we just need to take a holistic approach to life, you know? It's not necessarily about trying to cure, but mostly prevent from having anything happen from you. Thank you so much, Dr. Shirley Middlemost, for coming in and shedding some light on this very important conversation. I mean, the statistics are honestly just shocking, and it's up to us within our personal capacities to do what we can to lead a healthy lifestyle. It's really important that we constantly remind and educate ourselves on everything we have covered today. We only have one life, and we need to look after the best we can. Let's stand together unified and participate in World Heart Day Global Campaign by taking charge of our heart health and that of our loved ones.
Brought to you in good health by ACINO PHARMA.